If you hate dolls, then you'll definitely want to skip this one, as what's captured in it is just downright terrifying. This video was taken by a daughter, who is very excited that the camera that's recording is finally on after failing to do so for a while. The daughter excitedly tells everyone about this, but little did she know that something was going to happen that would haunt her forever. Be sure to pay close attention, or you'll miss it.
Mami, mira, ya aprendí a grabar, voltea. Sí. Oh, Jasmine, ya aprendí a grabar, enana. Ay, Michi, se me olvidó. Michi, voltea. Voltea. Ay, voltea. Michi, voltea.
Without warning, the doll's head turns by itself. What's even more creepy is the mannequin turns around immediately after the girl tells her sister to turn around and look at the camera. This caused the two girls to flee out of the room in a panic frenzy. Unfortunately, not much else is known about this video, so you be the judge. Paranormal or not? Feel free to let me know what you think. A woman is at home hanging out with a friend when their dogs start to act strange. Not as concerned as to why their dogs are being weird, they don't think much about it, but when they check the footage from the security camera outside, they were left deeply disturbed by what they saw. Now it's worth mentioning that the person in this video has been featured before. Lauren Combs has been experiencing strange activity at home, from the doorbell randomly ringing by itself, to her dog Luna acting strange. Lauren has enough evidence to prove that something is haunting her and her dogs. But the following incident was enough to keep her on her toes at all times. It's late at night, when Lauren is hanging out with a friend, when all of a sudden, their dogs start to act strange. This is what was caught. The footage outside shows a white, shapeless figure. It seems to be observing the camera from a distance before vanishing out of nowhere. Another thing odd about this figure is that it could have been what the dogs were reacting to, causing them to freak out. As you can imagine, Lauren is immensely frightened by what was caught. She thinks that it's responsible for all the strange activity that occurred. But what do you think? Ghost or not? You let me know. A salesman is spending a week at a hotel when something very strange is caught on camera. The following video comes from a salesman who was on a business trip. The salesman was on this trip in 2021, so due to COVID-19, he had to self-quarantine at a hotel for a week. But during the 7 days he's there, something very creepy was going to happen. On the second day of his quarantine, he is talking to a friend via webcam and captures this.
何もなかったわ。
本当マジでなんか部屋間違えたんじゃない？
ほら、飯の時はノックされるんやけど。
隔離はいつまで？
まあ、あと5日。
Mysterious knocking is heard at his door, but when he checks to see who's there, he finds nobody. Although it could be that a hotel employee knocked on the wrong door, this next incident seems to suggest otherwise. The salesman and the friend are talking about the food at the hotel when this happens.
ああ。アジア料理が多いな、やっぱ。
また聞こえたね。
また？
今、録画してるまだ。
してる。
あ、ちょっと待って。
何してんの？
ちょっと見て。
その強盗とかだったらやばいんじゃない？
まあ、証拠取れ。
まあ、証拠？ちょっとフリーズしてるけど、証拠取れなくない？あ、大丈夫。いないじゃん。誰もいない。
誰もいないし。
おう。
見た。
前の部屋のやつがなんかいたずらでやってんじゃない？
Knocking is once again heard at his door, and as expected, the salesman finds nobody in the hallway. The friend then says it might be someone pulling a prank on him, but the salesman isn't sure if anyone else is staying in any rooms in his floor. Not sure what to make of this, the salesman goes to bed. However, the following night, he is woken up by knocking at his door, but he wasn't able to catch it on camera as the knocks had suddenly stopped. But the next night, he then got the chance to capture it. Take a look. Just like before, nobody is in sight to explain the knocking at the salesman's door. The salesman has no words for this. He is now determined to capture the mysterious knocks more. But if this wasn't baffling enough, the next night he is woken up once again by knocking at his door. But this time, something else happens that's far more unsettling. Watch. Immediately after the salesman checks the hallway, he turns around and sees all of the doors in his room open. The salesman was completely shaken up. He's now certain that the room that he is staying in is haunted. Something is not right in this hotel room, and he's scared of it. The next night, he decides to set up a PC camera inside his hotel room. He leaves the camera recording through the night as he goes to bed. And, to no surprise, he is woken up by knocking. But this time, the knocking is coming from inside his bathroom. The salesman finds nobody in his bathroom. The salesman is speechless. Something is obviously present inside this hotel room, and it doesn't give good vibes to the salesman. Now, had it not been for the PC camera that he had set up, this would have been missed. When he's in the bathroom, a bottle falls on its own. The salesman hadn't noticed this until rewatching the video. Now, fortunately, the next night will be the end of his quarantine, so he can get out of this hotel room as soon as possible. To this day, nobody knows for sure what exactly is going on in this hotel. But like always, what's your stance on this? Is something haunting this hotel room, or is something else going on here? For more information about this video, you can check out the channel Fourth Wall, where you can find other paranormal clips like this. This next video comes from a Reddit user who claims that something happened in their room that nobody can explain. On June 19th of 2022, their home security camera captured something extremely unsettling. Ever since this incident, they haven't been able to sleep at night and are therefore trying to reach out for help. It goes without saying, but what was captured is just downright creepy. The following is what was caught on camera.
Hello everyone, this is our experience on June 19th, 2022. I would like to thank you all for your continued support during this difficult time. I was fully asleep at this point and I was trying to wake up. We were both half asleep at this point, and I don't really remember what happened exactly. I just heard a sound.
All of a sudden, the door opens and slowly closes by itself before things start to move around, causing the couple to wake up, seeming unsure about what just happened. Now, they didn't know what was going on at this time. It wasn't until watching the footage that they posted it online, hoping for anyone to explain it.
If you guys have any actual explanation that's scientific to why these things are happening to us, that would actually put us at ease. I have had a few experiences at my house before this one, but nothing to this extent. So, I don't know. I think it might be following me.
Now, unfortunately, posting the video made things worse for them, as viewers are telling them to move out of the house, making them feel more uneasy. But what do you think? Is this actual evidence of something paranormal, or was something else captured? A father is watching over his son when something pretty chilling was caught on camera. The father in question is known as Ricky Beadle, who while resting at home, he heard his son talking to himself. He couldn't really understand what he was saying, but it sounded like someone else was there. Ricky grabs his camera and starts to record his son. What he says is just downright creepy. This is what was caught.
Elliot, what are you doing? Oh, that's cool. What's that? What's that in the corner? Oh, why have you drawn that? Oh, really? What does he do? Why?
Because he does this.
Oh, really?
But I'm not allowed to tell anybody.
Okay.
It goes without saying, but the drawing that Elliot made is beyond strange. He claims that it's a drawing of his bedroom, but eerily, he drew a person who appears to be hanging by a noose. Yet, nobody is seen anywhere inside his room, but Elliot is convinced that someone or something is there. Although unfazed by this and thinking that this is a part of his imagination, one day, Ricky hears his son talking to himself again. He grabs his camera and records the following.
Stop it.
Elliot? What are you doing?
I see them hanging.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right.
He's crying, and I keep saying stop it.
Is he crying?
Yeah.
So this is the photo of the hanging man he's seen in the corner of his room. I'm going to ask him to draw it again when I've rubbed it completely off. Elliot, can you draw the hanging man for me like you did before?
No, because you'll tell me off at night.
What if I don't let him? What if you can sleep in my room? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Right, so what's these on his face?
Tears.
What's this?
Straight.
Oh, okay. Does he cry quite a lot?
Yeah, because he's got hay fever up there and he's up there
Okay.
in the corner.
Okay, thank you.
But he annoys me at the night because he keeps saying he always bangs and he just...
Okay, thank you.
Now, some viewers have stated that Elliot could be showing symptoms of schizophrenia or other mental illness, but Ricky isn't sure if that's the case. Whether or not Elliot is expressing his imagination is also unknown. So, Ricky sets up a camera in Elliot's bedroom, hoping to capture the truth about the supposed hanging man that Elliot is seeing. But to his shock, the camera captured this. Elliot suddenly wakes up and starts talking to someone or something when, without warning, his legs are pulled out of bed by an unseen presence. In disbelief, he gets out of bed and sleeps in Ricky's bedroom. Viewers can't explain this footage, but some state that whoever or whatever pulled Elliot could have had something to do with the hanging man. While Ricky continues to record his son behaving this way, he is certain that something is haunting his son, but it's not certain if that's the case here. Of course, what are your thoughts on this segment? In this last video, a man is spending the night at his grandma's house when he heard strange noises coming from his bedroom. He grabs his phone and starts to record. Needless to say, the video he took is just downright eerie. Now, according to the man, his grandmother's house is very old and paranormal happenings have occurred inside. But one night, the strangest thing happened. This is the video he took.
I'm still hearing voices. Listen. Jesus Christ! I hear knocking again.
All of the a sudden, a knocking sound comes from the closet, when only seconds later, a child's voice is heard close to the man. If you listen closely, it kinda sounds like it's saying, "Who's that guy?" The man was seemingly chilled to his core. Could it be that the ghost of a child was caught on camera? Or was it something else?